With the news, Iran's judiciary says it will form a tribunal to look into the charges of those arrested in recent street arrests. Iran's first deputy judiciary chief says the proceedings aim to teach the rioters a lesson. Ebrahim Raisi says the cases will be dealt with precisely and thoroughly. Raisi warned against making provocative remarks that would cause nothing but insecurity and unrest. He says people should remain committed to the guidelines offered by the leader of the Islamic Revolution and abide by the law. Iran's Guardian Council has rejected the annulment of the country's recent presidential election. The body in charge of supervising elections says there have been no major polling irregularities.
خوشبختانه در انتخابات ریاست جمهوری اخیر ما هیچ گونه شاهدی بر
Fortunately, we have witnessed no major irregularities during the country's recent presidential election, and therefore there is no reason to annul the election.
در واقع ابطال انتخابات اینها هم دیگه وجود نداره.
The council spokesman Abbas Ali Kadkhodai added that most of the complaints the body has received are about irregularities before the election and not during or after the vote. President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad was declared the winner of the June 12th election with almost two-thirds of the vote. The defeated candidates Mir Hossein Mousavi, Mehdi Karoubi, and Mohsen Rezai earlier submitted reports of a combined total of more than 600 irregularities, that is, to the Guardian Council. The council earlier agreed to a partial recount of the ballots, but the move was rejected by Mousavi and Karoubi. They are calling for the outright annulment of the presidential poll. Once again, we're joined by Kazem Jalali. Iranian MPs on the line with us from Tehran regarding the meeting of the National Security and Foreign Policy Commission in the Parliament with Iran's foreign minister. Now, sir, if you may, please elaborate on the outcome of that meeting.
In the name of God, compassionate and merciful, yesterday we invited the Foreign Minister and his deputies to attend the Foreign Policy Commission of the Parliament. They attended the meeting. As you are informed, after presidential elections in Iran, some officials from a number of European countries, as well as the United States, made certain comments regarding the election. Those comments are non-diplomatic in nature, and they are interfering in internal affairs of a country in nature. Therefore, the Islamic Consultative Assembly, Iranian Parliament, showed reaction towards such comments, and the Iranian Foreign Minister attended the Foreign Policy Commission of the Parliament. The discussion focused on Britain, mostly. The reason is some officials in that country have made some non-diplomatic comments and harsh comments, as a matter of fact. And also, in terms of media, the BBC played a destructive role. Also, there are signs at hand that Britons have had a hand in street riots in some way. Therefore, studying the issue of Britain, the Commission members had their own views expressed, and they strongly condemn such comments and moves by Britain. They are unhappy with this. Certain decisions were made in the Commission meeting, and they will be announced, they will be put into effect in due time, and people and media will be informed respectively.
Now, sir, some of the Iranian envoys in Europe have been invited by European foreign ministries to discuss the post-election incidents in Iran. What will Iran's strategy be in this case?
اینکه سفرهای ایران منظورتان من سوال رو خوب نگرفتم کشورهای غربی سفرهای ایران رو احضار کردن؟
بله همینطوره. کشورهای اروپا
Hello?
Once again, I'm going to repeat my question. Some of Iranian envoys in Europe have been invited by European foreign ministries to discuss the post-election incidents in Iran. What will Iran's strategy be in the case?
If by the invitation it's meant to actually
kind of apologize for the comments they've made or the moves that they have made, or to, in a way, try to remove the accusations actually, and compensate for the accusations that they have made. This can be a positive move. In that case, they don't need to summon the Iranian ambassadors. They can have their own talks and discussions without summoning them, whether it is aimed at actually making up for the comments that they have made, or if they want to announce that they have had no role in the incidents in Tehran. But if this invitation means that they're still
confirming and insisting on their comments and stances, we do not find it as positive.
All right, that was Kazem Jalali, Iranian MP, joining us on the phone from Tehran. Many thanks for speaking with us here on Press TV's